Hey guys, Zennosh here and welcome to Blue Archive. And in this video today, I'm here to tell you guys top 3 student characters that you are supposed to reroll for in this game, because they are going to be a lot more helpful than compared to other characters out there, considering the current PvP meta contents, or let's say the raid meta contents. That's it, let's get this started. The first one on the list, and I would say definitely the most popular character out there that most of the players are really trying to reroll for, is going to be Yori from Gehenna Academy. She's a striker character. Looking into her EX skill out here, it says it's gonna cost 3 points, fires 3 shots that each deals 666% of attack as damage to the targets and enemies in a fan-shaped area behind them. This is definitely going to allow you to deal a lot of damage to a lot of enemies out there in the battlefield, and possibly killing them right away pretty swiftly as well. And that actually makes a very amazing damage dealer out there for both raid contents as well as the PvP contents, making her a very top contending character out there. So if you actually manage to reroll for her, you manage to get her, then well, please do rejoice. She's an amazing character, guys. Right after you get her, you can pretty much keep your account right away. That's how good she really is. Looking at her basic skill out here, deals 436% of attack as damage to one enemy every 25 seconds, which is actually going to boost her that DPS output right away as well. Next is going to be the enhanced skill, one-shot bullseye. That's going to improve her accuracy by 26.6%. Pretty good out here as well. And finally, her sub skill, that's going to allow her to do additional damage when she is not taking a cover, and it's going to allow her to deal 43.1% of attack as additional damage to the enemies. So more firepower, more DPS output, and definitely she can actually push out some crazy damage to the enemies out there very frequently. So that is gonna be our Yori right over here. Totally a character that you really want to reroll and get her in your team. And that's Yori, guys. And now let's move on to the second character. That's gonna be Hibiki. This character out here is special type from Millennium Science School. We call her Hibiki, and this girl is capable of some really insane damage output as a special character out here. And definitely this is the character that you would definitely want to bring, especially if you are focusing in the raid meta contents. Yes, you heard me right. The raid is a very important feature in this game that you are going to be doing a lot, especially in the late game contents. And for the raid contents, this particular unit right over here is going to be a really great help indeed. Look at her EX skill. It actually deals a lot of AoE damage. Deals 591% of attack as damage to enemies within 5 circular areas. There we go, guys. It's have a little bit higher cost, but well, it's totally worth it. Next is gonna be the basic skill. Deals 275% of attack as damage in a circular area around the enemy with the lowest HP every 20 seconds. More damage output out there. And her enhanced skill right over here increases the critical damage by 26.6%, and same goes with the sub skill out here as well, that increases allies critical damage by 17.3%. So not only that, she is actually boosting her own critical damage, she's also allowing her allies to have even higher critical damage, boosting the overall DPS output of the entire team, coming up with really good AoE damage that can be a really great help in your raid meta contents. So there we go, guys. Hibiki is a really must-have character if you are really focusing more on PvE content rather than the PvP content. And if you are really out there to focus more on the PvP content, then we are to focus on this third unit, and that's going to be Shun. Okay, this Shun or Shun, whatever you call her, she's a striker unit from the Shangyijiang or something like that, senior secondary skill. And damn, she has got those amazing racks. Don't you guys think so, man? She looks so amazing out here. Definitely a waifu. Like 100% waifu out here. Looking into her skill out here, she is totally known for this particular basic skill out here that actually gives her an amazing ability to provide that skill cost right off the bat when the battle begins, which is going to be a really great help, especially for the PvP contents, if you really want to dominate your opponents right away. Because right over here in this game, no matter what, if you have enough amount of skill cost, you can keep on using your skills. There will be no cooldown whatsoever. Okay, as long as you have skill cost, you can keep on like throwing away a lot of ultimate skill on enemies, and that can be a really great help right away, especially in the arena contents. And that's what our Shun really does right here. Pay attention, everyone. Obtains 3.8 skill cost when battle begins, 1 times per battle, and this 3.8 skill cost can actually allow you to oppress or dominate your enemies right away as soon as the battle starts, especially in the PvP content. So she is totally a character that is like a must-have. You really need to have her, okay? Like, she's such unique character and very amazingly useful character out there in the PvP content that you just cannot miss out on her. You really need to have her. Looking into EX skill out here, increases normal damage by up to 153 points. Good. Range by 24.4%. Wow, that's even better. So that she can actually hit the opponents far back in the line, right? And crit by 50%, so that she can even have higher chance to deal critical damage on the enemies. And 50% of crit boost is just really insane. Oh, it's really good. It's really good. But decreases the attack speed by 18.8%. Not really that bad actually. And lasts for 30 seconds. That's actually a lot of duration time. Don't you guys think so? 30 seconds. Bring it on. All right, that is good, guys. And next is going to be the enhanced skill. It actually allows her to increase her attack by 26.6%, so that she can even deal more damage to the enemies out there, more DPS power. And sub skill out here deals 96.4% of attack as an additional damage when attacking medium-sized enemies out there. And 96.4%, that's actually pretty good as well. So yeah, there we go, guys. And these are the skill sets that actually make the Shun really amazing unit, especially for the PvP con, especially with this basic skill out here. And that is it, guys. So those are the top 3 units that you are supposed to reroll for in this game. Alright, the first being Yori, the second being Hibiki, and finally Shun, if you really are focusing more on the PvP contents. That's it, that is it for today. If you guys have different opinions, please do let me know in the comment section below. Yes, there are a lot more better characters out there here in the game, depending upon various situations. But if you are really focusing on the late game contents, especially when focusing for the raids and that PvP content, definitely these are the 3 characters that are going to help you the most out there compared to the other characters out there. Okay, so yeah, that's it. This is it for today. See you guys in the next video.